It does. Surprisingly, I'd rather have winter all year because now I have to deal with
I
these.
have
That's awful. Don't ever say that.
I live
Why would you
near
ever say
swamp. I live near swamp.
Yeah.
We got
Okay.
big mosquitoes.
Okay, Fiona. No need to lord over us.
Oh, it is mosquito season, isn't it?
Will be soon.
Ugh.
I don't leave my house, so mosquitoes aren't a problem.
Exactly.
All right. Now that we've established a mosquito vampire connection, are we good to start the session?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Charlie.
All right. Since we've already kind of done a recap of last session, I'm going to think of a number from 1 to 10. Pick the right one.
5.
Go. Also,
Four.
in
Oh, you're one of those people.
Based on statistics,
That
I'm
I
saying
do.
7.
Oh man, I was gonna say that. I'll say 6.
God damn it, you got it.
Y'all are the worst. Picked all except for Belial. Both of you picked around me.
I
I
was
was
gonna say
thinking-
7. Okay.
I'm singing Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
I just like 6. That's a great number.
Do I have inspiration? Did I use it?
If you've got you do have inspiration for this.
Okay.
Yep, it's well deserved, potentially. We'll see. So, yeah, like you guys said, you had the wrestling competition on the last session. You had a bit of snooping around through the city, mostly with Davis at night, who ended up sleeping with the horses. Had a bit of a talk at the inn, and we ended the session right as you were leaving Rock Hive. So
About
we'll
that.
start.
I do need to take care of one thing, or Andre does,
Oh,
right before we leave.
you're in the car about to leave. That's where we ended up. So you got time.
He's just gonna look at everyone and go, one more thing I need to take care of as he starts kind of like backpedaling.
Why?
Do you need backup?
I don't know. I mean, unless the old lady tries to kill me.
Wait, what?
Oh, crime lady. Okay.
I feel like we shouldn't say that out loud, but whatever.
Bring back a pie.
No,
Stay safe.
I certainly try. As he
What
just-
about pie?
Andre's just gonna start running. I guess he's not running, just like jogging.
Right, and you're going back to the crime grandma?
Yes, he is on the way. He is writing something on some parchment.
Okay. You work a bit through the city. It hasn't changed much from before. Right now it's early in the morning, so there's not a lot of people out and about. Some of them you do recognize. There's Kelki, the young dragonborn that you've met a few times. Sarah Lass is out and about. On what appears to be a morning jog. After a bit of time, you do arrive in front of the crime grandma's house, still with the same symbol scribbled on the bottom of the foundation. Doesn't seem to be much activity in there. No noise, no light, no smells or anything like that.
All right. So he's going, as he finishes up writing whatever he does, he folds up the paper, and since he doesn't have a seal, he'll just draw the symbol that his house, I guess, technically has on it, and then just tie it up with some leftover string he has.
Okay. Sure, you can do that. If you'd like to make the tie-up knot string like fancy or something, you can roll sleight of hand, but you can easily make a more than serviceable knot.
I don't think he'll make it fancy. Yeah, in this situation he wouldn't, so yeah, he would just do that. Just
Okay.
tighten them away.
On the scroll itself, what's written precisely?
I will send that to you.
Ominous. Also, I don't know why the music bot is kind of not taking
Someone
demands,
might be. Which one are you trying to use?
I tried both of them.
Oh, you didn't do the command.
I did.
What the message you sent? I don't see like any other command with it.
There's a couple of them. It's comma play space dot
Yeah,
play.
the one that isn't being used. If you're trying to use YouTube things, well, I guess that's what all of our bots do for the most part. So like Fredboat should work. I don't think anyone's using Fredboat. Do the 2 semicolons.
2 semicolons. Fuck is that in French?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, first one you used Hydra. Hydra doesn't use YouTube, and second, the Neutron's being used.
I blame
That's-
someone else.
yeah.
Where is it? That's Hydra. There we go. Thanks. So I'll give you a sec to type this up. As you do, what's everyone else in the group doing? You've you set up shop and you're ready to leave. The horse is saddled. All of your equipment is packed up and just ready to go. It's still in the morning with the faint chirping of birds audible in the distance. It's a very pleasant day. A bit warm.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like we'd just be chilling.
All right.
Yeah, wait for Andre, and then when he gets back,
Mhm.
set. I don't want to say set sail. Doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we'll play I Spy in the meantime.
Does Mr. Minotaur even know what a sail is?
Probably not, to be honest.
Right. Redboat's not working either, so you can just click on the link I put in the off topic for the music, I guess. The bots heard me calling Sype a bot and they didn't like it. So I'm getting
He is their father.
conspiracy.
I spy with my little eye a champion.
Is it you?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, there we go. It is done. Took me way too long to type out that little. Gonna be honest, I'm not the best typer.
That's okay.
All right, so
So
Wait, what?
go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have anything to say. That was just a filler word, pretty much.
The map that we have pinned, our characters have access to this, correct?
Yes. You have a physical copy of it too, so if you want to scribble on that, you can.
So, who has the map?
I think Mavis is the one that bought it.
I bought it, but I think I gave it to someone.
I don't think we ever really. I think
Yeah.
whenever we looked at the map, we were just like, "Oh yeah, let's all look at the map," and didn't like do it in universe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Pull out the map.
What direction should we go?
We could go back down and tell the guards back in set that we completed the job and then go over, or we can go straight to name. Let me come on. There we go. What is it called?
Trigot?
Trigot? Or we can go straight there. We do have a river to cross. Actually, I think it might be best to go through a set and then over.
Yeah, they might have some way to get through the river.
Yeah.
Would just take a bit longer is all.
Sounds good.
I hope Andre comes back with pie.
Me too.
As you say that, Andre, you've pretty much made your way back by now.
Right. He'll just knock on the door after he finishes tying it up.
Okay, you knock on the door and do you do anything else? You run off immediately, or do you wait in the doorway?
He's gonna wait.
Okay. You knock on the doorway. From the inside, you can hear low rumbling, items moving, a light metallic click ringing through the room. After a few seconds, you hear footsteps coming. They seem a bit drowsy, and after a few more seconds, the door slowly opens, revealing the same old lady wearing long pajama with a floral pattern. What's this?
He'll like take like a look around just to see if anyone's watching and go, "Hello, may I come in for a moment?"
Of course, dear. Come in. Yeah, is there with you?
Oh, nothing, just a bit of urgent business. Nothing too serious, you know, just need to ask a question.
Yes, of course. Come here. She opens the door wider, giving you space to enter.
He'll walk in.
As you enter, you notice her left hand seems to be firmly stuck behind her back, almost like she's doing her best not to show it.
All right. So as he walks in, he's just gonna go, "Okay, I need something delivered to Pathende fast.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?"
We can always send things over fairly quickly. It depends what it is.
He'll just like kind of show the wrapped up parchment.
Oh, see. What's the message about?
Personal business.
Personal business. Well, I can help you. Where should this message arrive? Is there anyone in particular you'd like to give it to?
Well, if everything is still the same, it's the city. Well, it's not. Is it a city or just like?
Well, there's a city in which everyone you knew was kind of
Okay.
based.
Yeah, like I
But
wasn't
it's
sure if
more
that was what it was
large,
classified under.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, "Okay, so I need this delivered to Ralathond. To a family.
Ralathon.
The family name is Aldwolf."
Outwolf. I see. Yes, that's fairly precise. I can arrange that for you. Um, I'll have to go through the mail. I can do that for you for, of course, a little fee. Um, with that 20 gold should do fine.
20 gold for a piece of parchment? Come
You
on.
want it delivered fast, don't you? There's a price to secrecy. Of course, if you would just want us to run along the roads, you can have it be cheaper, but there's a risk that might just be intercepted.
That's fair. Well. This is not good.
Do you not have when you? Oh, right, you used all your money.
I put a lot of gold into buying that horse.
Do you have no money?
I have 5 gold.
Oh wow, I should have covered some of that horse money for you.
Well. Trying to think. All right. If that's the case, I will be right back then.
Oh, I see. Make sure you come back alone too.
I'll be sure to.
Right. Well then, take your time, sweetie, and be safe.
I'll be sure to. He'll leisurely walk out the building and then walk far enough away till he's outside of the actual house, and then start sprinting back to everyone else.
Zoom. Okay. Yeah, you do that. A few minutes later, everyone else, you'll hear loud panting and heavy footsteps as Andre, you reach the gang.
It's like, okay, I need 15 gold.
Huh?
What?
What?
That's an expensive pie.
Listen, I'd rather not explain, but I do need it. If not, that's fine.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Fuck, I don't even have 15 gold to give you.
I have 15.
I also
15?
have 15 gold.
Some of you are loaded, the others have barely a penny to their name.
Our economy is not even.
I save money, y'all.
I'm covered for the Minotaur.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That's true.
This is a no questions asked type of.
I'd rather not, but you can.
Fine. But also, take some extra and get a pie.
Fine.
Oh, I give him 20 gold.
He'll take it and then just sprint back to the house. And then he'll stop right
Rails next
before he
up.
gets into view of the house, brush himself off, and then act like he wasn't running.
All right, you do that. It's not too hard. It's just a bit of sweating, so you just pull back your hair a bit, set it right, and you're good to go.
He'll march back on over, and then just do the knock and just say, "I'm back."
Come in, dearie.
Right, he'll open the door and walk in.
You do.
Yeah.
Inside, Rennie sat behind a counter. You're back. I assume you got when we talked about.
Yes, I do. And also, for other conditions, I would like to purchase a pie from you.
A pie? Well, I've not started making them yet. It's a bit early. Are you fine with leftovers from yesterday? If not, give me a little 30 minutes, and I should be able to whip one of them for you.
Oh, man. Yeah, wait. Oh, it's like, I really want to take the leftovers, but no, you can't.
You can take the leftovers.
He
and
can, but he'd feel bad. So he's like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
I see. I think. So how much? I'll give you the pie for free for being such a great business associate.
Why, thank you.
So, what do you like the pie to be about? And as she talks, she extends her hand for you to give her the parchment.
He'll give it over. And he'll wait. So what was the question again?
What do you want the pie to be?
Oh no. I don't know anything about everyone else's like taste preferences. Okay, Mavis doesn't really taste apparently, and the Minotaur will eat anything. So he'll just say like, your specialty.
Specialty, I see, my strawberry raspberry pie. I'll whip one of them for you. Take a seat here.
Thank you. I'll take the seat. Put one leg on top of the other.
You do so. She turns around and starts activating in the kitchen, taking out utensils, warming up an odd sort of oven. It seems like it's powered by some sort of flame underneath it, rather than having any sort of magical utensils, which are very common. And she just gets to work. A few minutes of hard work later, she takes out a pristine pie from the oven. It's piping hot, and there's just a very pleasant fruity smell emanating from it. That's a pretty good pie. There you go, darling. And with that, that's all you need. Or is it?
That'll be all. But thank you so much.
I see. Well, you have safe travels. Who knows who's lurking in the shadows nowadays?
Yeah, can never be too careful. They'll just stroll on out.
You do so.
As he just sighs as he has to now carry a pie, and he doesn't want to run because he doesn't want to drop it, so he just will walk back.
For everyone else in the group, Andre's been gone for about 3/4 of an hour now. What's everyone doing?
You think he's okay?
Maybe he just kind of got held up. It's probably fine.
Well, the old woman, she was a criminal, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Should
Do
should we rescue him?
Maybe? I mean, he did say he had to take care of something real quick and then asked me for money. And now he's just gone.
Do you think he left?
Oh, what if the granny is like a loan shark or something and he couldn't pay it? His debt back.
but why would he have debt to her?
I don't know. I don't know what they talked about last time we were all there.
While we're talking, Relish is kind of anxiously walking in circles.
All right. By this point, you once more start hearing footsteps, very much lighter this time, almost careful. As Andre, you're right back.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yep.
You didn't get mugged by the old woman?
No.
Okay.
Humiliating.
You'll hand the pie over to someone, hopefully.
The Minotaur will gladly accept this pie.
Alright. And then he'll reach into the bag and pull out I think it's 5 gold that was left, and go, I got the pie for free. Here you go. And he offers it to Mavis.
Oh, wow, I wasn't actually expecting to get, thanks, but you can keep it.
That is quite literally all the money you have.
Yeah, I was like, even then, he's still like a little like, oh, man, that hurts. Okay.
Yeah, you
Thank
can
you.
keep it.
Yes.
I have more than enough,
Appreciate
I
it.
think.
In capitalism.
Does anybody want a bite of the pie?
I'll be fine.
Maybe I'll take a tiny piece. Very tiny. Just for, like, a hope of a taste.
It's pretty good.
I'll take your word for it. The texture's nice.
It is. The fruity flavor really fills up your mouth very nicely. It's
Man.
a good pie.
If Mavis closes her eyes, she can almost imagine tasting it.
It's so sad.
It is so sad.
Alright, well, that's breakfast, I guess.
You ready to head out?
I'm good.
All right, so you all head out. Your car is all ready to prepare, so it'll be just a matter of minutes to actually walk out of the city. Yes? No?
Oh,
Yep.
I thought you were saying it was, yeah, my bad.
Okay, good. So, you all leave the city, for the last time, possibly. You see, everyone in the city actually starting to wake up, setting about their business. A few more faces in there you recognize. but you quickly pass them by, and after just a few minutes, you're back to the open gates of the city, and you're just heading out. It's a very pleasant day. It's getting more and more warm, almost sticks to your clothes a bit, but there's a nice breeze, and the animals just sing lightly. It's a pleasant ambiance. You said you were headed straight for Isith, correct?
I believe so.
So as you make your way over there, time passes, an hour, then two. It's very uneventful. Are you guys doing anything during this travel? Who's who? Who's where? Sorry.
Andre sitting in the back and does not say a word or move.
Okay.
About how far was the distance between the two places?
About a day away. So you left early in the day. From Rockhide, you could probably make it to Isith by the evening without too much trouble. It'd make it a bit faster if you hurried your horse up.
Yeah. The Minotaur's probably not doing anything, too noteworthy.
What about Mavis and Rayla? Hi.
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 You can go first.
Yeah, Mavis isn't probably doing much. We'll probably do like small chit chat, but if no one else is engaging, then
Andre does not engage. He's just sitting there and just kind of just staring.
hey there, Andre. No, okay,
What?
never mind.
Okay.
Rilla's probably driving the cart.
Driving the car? I see.
I thought you said
So you
dragging.
have-
Tracking him like, holy shit, Rayla.
Whoa.
Strongest woman alive.
Got a fucking bull person in the cart. Yeah, no, I've got to be the one pulling it. All right, so all of you do that for pretty much the entire day, as it passes very uneventfully. After a few hours, you pass by the rock that was the hideout of the Honorables that you emptied out. The door has visibly been shut, so if you didn't know it was there, it would be very hard to, actually notice, like the first time you came by. You pass it by, nothing happens there, and the sun starts to fall. By the end of the day, you have indeed made it back to Isith. From inside the walled city, there is the laughter. There's got a bit of boisterous voices coming from it. Nothing too out of the ordinary though.
Alright. Let's make this quick, alright?
Oh, are you gonna be speaking, or should?
If you want to, be my guest.
I almost got arrested last time. I don't
Fine.
think that's a good idea.
Alright, fine. Walk over to the barracks.
Hello?
I mean, if anyone follows him.
Minotaur will come too.
Alright, so you do make your way to the barracks. As you approach the gate, the guards recognize you. They shoot themselves a confused look about your horse, but they don't stop you. They just let you come in. Immediately to your left is the barracks, very close by.
Alright. Just gonna check around, just in general. He's just gonna look around.
Sure. There's quite a bit of people out and about. It doesn't seem to be a festival like the first time you came by, but people are just having generally a good time. There's a few drunkards, fairly far away from you guys, who are definitely having a better time than others. But it's a very nice evening. The heat of the day has actually calmed down a bit, and now the breeze makes itself felt a bit more.
All right. So as he kind of like walks up and just kind of like nods at the guards and just goes, "Is the commander in?"
Always is.
Okay.
I see you're reporting for the job. It was you guys, right?
Yes, it was us.
Let's see. Well, come in. I'll let him know you want to meet him.
Thank you. I'll just march on in.
Yep. He holds the door open for everybody, and after everyone, well, I assume everyone enters.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
There you go. And after everyone enters, he marches on ahead and goes to knock on his door, Captain Ritha's door. Enters and comes back out after just a few moments. Yep. He says he's good to receive you guys now if you want to.
Okay. Thank you very much. And
All right.
we'll march on in.
And there you go. He opens the door for you guys. Nope. All right, go ahead.
Filled with purpose, 100%. Except
Okay.
Mavis can tell because she has such a high passive insight perception.
He does.
It's
I see.
both. It's like I can't believe it's both.
It is both. As a guard opens the door, inside you see once more the small statured man, still as stout as before. He's wearing what appears to be a bit finer clothing this time. Uniform with a large band coming over his right shoulder. Band of white and blue. It seems to be an accessory. He looks up at you. Ah, see you've already come back.
Yep. We just came to report that the captain that escaped is dead.
Ah, yes. Ferrora told us as much when she came back. Um, well, she didn't give us any details. What happened to him? Did you give chase? Or did he commit suicide? What happened?
Yeah, he incinerated himself doing some sort of ritual.
Oh, what kind of ritual? Hopefully, it's not something we'll have to look out for in the future.
I couldn't tell you. I don't recognize it.
Huh. Well, either way, you've done us a great service. You've more than earned yourself your horse and carriage. So, thank you again for your service. You here for other business as well, or?
No, just to make sure that everyone got back okay.
Yep. No worries. None of the guards were actually injured when you led your offensive, so that was quite impressive. Verora herself came back, and she seemed very fine. Okay, so
That's good to hear. And his like shoulders will like relax a bit. You go, okay. Well, just wanted to check up on everyone. So I'll be on my way.
fantastic. You have safe travels.
Actually, I have a quick question, sir.
Yes.
We're planning on going east, but
Mhm.
there's obviously the river to cross. Is there?
Oh yes, we've got a bridge over here. If you just go through the city, you'll see it's very wide, very hard to miss.
Alright,
Don't
so
have
it's like
any
a
issue.
bridge to
Sorry,
cross?
go ahead.
Sorry, there's like a bridge or like an area that crossing is easier?
Ross, well, the bridge is obviously the easiest part.
Yeah.
It's quite wide, so I doubt there'll be any traffic or anything like that.
Okay.
You might want to watch out a bit. If you're going east, I assume you're going to Trogoth.
Yes.
You might want to plan your travels there a bit. It's a pretty big merchant city, so when you want to leave there, if you keep heading east, you might be caught in traffic for a little while on their own bridges.
Thank you.
All right. Well, and if that's all, thank you again once more for all your service, and you have a great evening.
To you as well.
You too.
You may leave now.
Yep, Andre just does a bow, and then he leaves.
He gives you a nod of the head, appreciative of the politeness.
So, should we stay here for tonight and travel during day?
I'd prefer to go during the night, but I know there are dangers with that, so it's probably our best bet to sleep here.
I mean, we're not necessarily in a rush, so
Yeah. So, same place as before.
That works.
Alright. One moment, because I completely forgot that I had to pull up the notes.
Those are rather important.
They are very
Um,
important.
Yep. So you go to the same menu you were in before, right?
The Jolly
Mhm.
Piper.
Yeah.
That's the one. As you've already been in the city, you make your way there without too much trouble. It's actually a bit easier for you, Mr. Minotaur, than the last time you were in here, because unlike then, you're not blackout drunk. So, real positive. helps to be able to walk straight. So you make it there without too much trouble. From the inside is the same raucous laughter as you've heard many a night while you stayed in there. And yeah, you reach there without too much trouble. The building itself doesn't seem to have stables. However, Andre, you know where they are located in the city, as you have been to them before.
Alright. Guess we'll just lead him over there. Just, all the housekeeping, so to speak, before. I guess not housekeeping, because we're just trying to not get robbed, but,
Real unfortunate. So yeah, you take care of that without too much trouble. Is there any measure in particular you'd like to set up, or?
Not really, just to make sure that the horse is good, because, I don't think we have, anything in the cart, really.
You're correct. You don't have much. Most of it is on Mr. Minotaur's back.
Yeah.
So, okay. You set down the horse and the cart. I assume tying them both.
Yes, and he'll, feed the horse a bit.
All right. With what food?
Didn't we get food? Or do we, or were we only, given, a sample from the guy? Because I forgot.
I thought we bought food.
Because, I know we fed him, but I don't know if we bought food.
He did give you a little bit of food when you bought the horse, but are you the one with it?
Probably not. I think is it the Minotaur or is it?
It could be in the cart. Let's just simplify this.
Alright.
Yeah, in the cart. You can feed it using them. With a portion you give, that should last you for a good week more, but anything more than that would be a bit troubling.
Alright.
So you might need to resupply in about a week's time.
Makes sense.
All right. Making your way back to the inn. What's everyone else doing, Mr. Minotaur and Rayla?
Rayla's trying to find someone to delegate this task to. Mr. Minotaur, do you want to check us in?
Sure.
Yeah, you got this. And then she's gonna hand him 3 gold.
3.
That desperate. You are willing to risk putting the Minotaur in front.
You've become what you swore to destroy.
I have faith.
Fair enough.
Alright, so yeah, I'll walk into the tavern gonna hold my championship belt up high as I walk through the door.
As you from the inside, many dwarves look at you and they just cheer, yeah, as they see you with the impressive belt. They don't seem to realize what it means or what it is,
That's
but they like
okay.
it.
It pleases the Minotaur. I'll walk up to the counter.
Yeah, you do so. As you do, the gnomish lady from before, she stands up. Oh, hey, you're the guys. I heard about you guys from Captain Rithus. You're back.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently you did quite a bang up job. That's great. So I assume you're here because you want to stay the night.
Yes, one night.
One night. Tell you what, you did us such a great service. I'll give it to you for free. You took 2 rooms before, right? I can give you back those same 2 rooms if you'd like.
Yes, please.
There it is. She turns around for a moment and hands you the 2 keys. It's the exact same 2 as before, and there you go. You'd be good to go. Make sure you go to sleep before she stops. And she points at the other gnomish lady that is still dancing on the table, her instrument in hand as before.
Thank you. And he'll head back over to the group and hand them one of the keys.
I'll take the beat. Good job! You did it!
Thank you. I got it for free.
Oh, really?
Yes, here.
Oh.
And he'll hand you back the gold.
Oh, thanks. How'd you get it for free?
They were impressed because I'm a champion.
Oh, okay.
I get those kind of benefits now.
Oh no, what have I done?
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
The Minotaur will just go ahead and head up to the room.
Right. I assume Andre and Rayla, you follow him?
I'm gonna look around. Is there wanted posters up of his jester outfit?
Make a perception check.
There it is. Oof, 8.
It's a bit hard to tell. In general, in this city, there's not that many wanted posters, you've noticed. Most of the posters are about events and the like. So it's a bit hard to tell if there's any about you, as there's a lot of colorful faces and all the like. It makes them a bit hard to all take notice of. It would be a bit weird if there were of you, because they did see you in your full costume, and nobody's commented on it yet. So, hopefully, there aren't any.
Alright. Then he'll just walk into the tavern.
You do so. As you enter, the same dwarven man that saluted Belial turn to you, raising their mug. Yeah! It just seems to be in your general direction this time.
He'll just go. You know, he's not in the mood to like return the energy, so he just kind of like pumps his fist up.
You do so. And I assume afterwards you head out to your own room.
Yeah, I'll just head up to the room, kind of just and sit at like the desk in there for a while, like kind of like looking over like his kind of like notepad, and then just eventually pass out.
Okay. For Daria, since you came back, the gang went back to the same inn that you guys took in Iseth before.
Mhm.
Andre took care of the horse and carriage, and Mr. Minotaur got you guys rooms.
Oh, Mr. Minotaur did?
Yeah.
Dang. Alright.
So, really, you said you went to your own room, right?
Yes.
All right. Mavis, I assume you follow suit. It's the exact same 2 rooms as last time.
Yep.
Right. So you're all in your own room. Andre, you're passing out. Belial, is there anything that you're doing? Anything special?
Nope, just sleeping and waiting for morning.
Okay. What about in the women's room?
Um, there's like a desk in this room, right?
Yeah, it's a small desk and vanity. At the desk, there's a few basic supplies, so enough to be able to write, and just a few things, so like a pitcher of water. It's not too well furnished compared to the other end that you were in Rockhide.
Mm, yeah, Rila's just gonna go to the desk and like take out a piece of paper and some of like her like pens and stuff and just like kind of write something down before heading to bed.
What kind of something is it? Is it like a small message, or is it a long journal?
No, it's like a journal.
Okay. What about Mavis?
Mavis is just gonna plop on the bed. Face down. Doesn't move afterwards.
Surprisingly, not the most
Yeah.
the most concerning thing about Mavis.
Yeah.
You do that, and really after writing a bit of an entry in your journal, do you do anything more?
No. How is like Mavis sprawled on the bed? Is she like on her side or
Yeah.
okay? So yeah, Rila's gonna climb in next to her.
Okay. You do that, and the night passes. I assume you all sleep, and you all get a long rest.
Nice.
After a few hours for you, Mavis, and the entirety of the night for everyone, you hear the chirping of birds and the light rays of, well, the sun entering through the blinds. And another day starts. Underneath you, down in the ballroom, in the main room of the inn, it seems someone's at work already. And there's just a bit of travel, a bit of noise coming from the city. Clearly, just people getting an early start on the day. Who's up first?
Andre's up bright and early, waking everyone up.
Yep, that's Andre.
Knocking, like shakes the Minotaur up, and then just knocks on the other's
Right.
doors, just like, come on, let's go.
Rayla. And I'm gonna be poking.
This, why do we do this? This isn't funny anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't. It was funny the first time. I don't want to get up.
I don't know if I'm equipped to handle this conversation. Well, we have to get out, and travel to the new city. Isn't that exciting?
I guess.
We don't want to get caught in the dark. Let's go.
Alright. I'll get up for you, Mavis.
Oh, sweet.
Rayla thought that with like no emotion in her voice,
Oh no.
but she will get up and get ready.
Alright, so you both get up. Since you both slept in the same bed, the other one is actually still completely well made. Unlike in the men's room. And you make your way back down, I assume?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is to everyone. Everybody's together now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So heading down, you see that one of the Gnomish lady is already serving breakfast to one patron in particular. As you come down, she gives you a light nod and heads back into the kitchen.
Should we decide like what we want to do? Because yes, we have to go to Dragoth, but do we want to do any sort of research or maybe look up anything we can find on werewolves, or would you rather do that in Dragoth?
I prefer we do it when we get there. Because honestly, we don't even know where these guys are, except that they were last seen in Dragoth.
Alright, then I guess we gotta make our way over.
Wouldn't they stand out?
Well, they can shape... I'm not explaining this.
We have a lot of questions. There's no way they can be 30 feet, right? We know that was ridiculous.
I hope not.
I feel like it would be bigger news if there were 30-foot werewolves.
Like, what if we just ask someone around here, hey, has there been rumors of 30-foot wolves around?
I mean, I guess that's not a bad idea.
And what do they sell?
I don't even know how they would sell things.
Well, they do probably just sell things, and actually, I don't even know, because apparently when they get questioned, I don't know. This whole situation sounds ridiculous.
And if we take care of them, then we have to go back?
Probably. Do you have a problem with that?
No.
Well, good. If anyone else has any objections. All right.
Doesn't seem like it. So, where are you guys going? Are you spending a bit more time in the city, or are you heading back out on the road?
I think hitting the road?
Yeah, Lagandra's gonna go to the... Well, he is ready to go to hit the road.
Alright. What about Rayla and Mavis?
Sorry, I had to do some things. What's up?
You won $50,000. Congratulations!
Oh, dang. I just have to
Yeah.
give them my bank info, right?
Yeah,
Got
their credit card info and the 3 numbers on the back. No,
If
Mr. Minotaur and Andre are setting up shop to leave the city. Is there anything you guys want to do in the city, or are you good to go already?
Nah, let's explore somewhere new. Go.
Yeah.
Alright. So you ready the carriage, and everyone gets back on board, and you're good to leave. So you exit the city once more. The guards wave you goodbye, and you set out on the road. What's the path you take? You said you were headed to Tragoth, right?
I believe so.
Right. So do you take just a straight line, or is there anything weird you do?
I mean, assuming there's like somewhat of a path already from traffic, so
Okay. So
I assume we'd follow that, right?
Yeah.
okay. Just want to make sure the itinerary before you leave.
Mhm.
So as you leave through the other end of the city, like Rithos mentioned, there is indeed a fairly sizable bridge. It's at least wide enough to have 3 carts simultaneously passing. It's made of a very nicely polished stone. It seems quite heavy. On the sides of it are very intricate carvings. They seem somewhat at odds with the rest of the city that isn't decorated quite as nicely. taking the ridge. However, you had passed it and into the land beyond. Just as soon as you come over it, you see that the landscape itself changes fairly, with a more hilly, less mountainous area. Next to you are lush patches of grass that seem to go on for quite a while. Is there anything you guys do, as you're traveling?
Nope. Well, Andre just has the same demeanor that he did before, but now he's just writing.
No travel songs. No 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Nope.
Or 99 bottles of ale.
Fortunately, no.
You take one down, pass it around.
Typically,
98
you
bottles.
do.
What?
Typically, you do, but fortunately, Andre is not.
Nothing. Okay. Come on, you guys know this song, right? No,
Andrew
just
alone.
me. Mavis got it.
I think you're
It's-
alone in this, Val.
It sounds like a good song.
Yeah, you just go down the numbers.
I know of the song. It's a children's rhyme.
It's fun. Fine, I don't have to.
I can. Well,
We can try singing it.
No, it's fine. Moment passed.
sorry.
Just trying to bond with you guys.
It's fine. I didn't want to sing it anyway.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Mr. Minotaur and Rella? Is there any activity in particular or thing you do as you're traveling?
Nope. Just chilling.
All right. What about you, Rella?
I was just thinking, where are all of you? Are you guys inside the car?
Andre's just at the back of it, awkwardly sitting in the back, like the introvert at a party, just in the corner.
Nerd.
I think she's driving again.
Mhm. Mavis will sit next to Rayla then. Be like, teach me how to drive.
I thought you knew.
Oh, that was just winging it.
You didn't know when you did that?
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, we can. You can. Actually, no, it's fine. I got. I can help you learn.
So, like, how do you signal you have to turn?
God damn it.
To other people.
Yeah.
You can just put up your hand.
Mm.
So, like which way you're turning.
It's not just a... Because I've seen people, what they do is they, like, stick their arm up.
Yeah.
And, like, if they do it straight, that means right turn, I think. And then up is left turn, and then down is stop. I don't know.
Stop.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm right? Cool. And it's fun to go really fast in turns, I know that.
It is fun, but we have to be careful when we do that, especially since we have everyone else in the back.
I mean, I got kicked out of the cart when we first all met, remember? It was fine.
Oh, I do remember that.
It was actually pretty fun. Mr. Minotaur, like, broke the cart, remember?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot. You got hurt a lot in the early days of this group, huh?
It's alright. It didn't really bother me much. I've had worse.
Oh.
Also, I didn't really feel it, so it's okay.
I thought, why didn't you feel it? Is that a weird question? Sorry.
No, but I mean, well, like, I feel it, and it's like a little... It's diluted, I think.
Mhm.
Like, I still feel it, but it just... I don't know. Like, remember the, what's his name? Hot Hoof. He, like, chopped my hand off, and it was fine.
I guess it works out for you.
See? Yeah, I have both hands still.
Thanks. Yeah.
It was really just my fingers, but see, they're okay.
Do you
Too much?
want it though?
Is this too much?
Is what too much? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You should do what you want. But I was just gonna say, do you want to try driving?
Sure. I'll take the
We're also
reins.
gonna slow down the cart and then pass the reins to Megan.
Maybe this is immediately gonna speed up. As soon as you can.
You do so. The horse is very much surprised for a moment, but bolts it. And the guard goes very fast. Andre, you said you were just hanging out in the back of your feet, right? Your feet, just slightly out of the car, right?
Yeah, he's at the back of the cart.
Okay, make a dex save, please.
Nice.
The DC for this will be 14.
Well, it was almost a natural 17, but that's a 9.
That's a 9.
Whoa.
The cart quickly jolts for some reason, and it seems to accelerate really quickly. You were just hanging out in the back of the car, and your feet out of it, and it actually kicks you out as you fall flat on your ass on the ground with the cart speeding away from you. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh,
Dust all around you is kicked up as the horse keeps going away.
this is
And
fun.
it gets a bit hard to see through all of it.
Pull up the reins a bit. Stop.
What do I do?
Yeah,
Just
honestly,
slowly pull up the reins.
Pull up the reins, and I'm gonna yank it up, I guess.
You know what?
Like, yank up the reins to get it to stop.
Oh,
With it, the horse doesn't stop immediately. It takes him a little while. But he does slow down, eventually coming to a stop.
Thank
Takes
you.
about a minute or two.
What's wrong?
Looking far in the distance, you see a small dot that one might assume to be Andre. Andre, you yourself, far in the distance, you see the cart still going far away from you. After a while, it stops getting smaller.
he's just gonna just
Oh.
stand there for a second. Just kind of like looks back at where they came. He's gonna scratch his head a bit, and then he'll just sigh, and then just start walking back towards the cart.
I'll lean in through the middle and just. I think we lost Andre.
Wait, he's not in the... Oh no. Whoops.
it's okay. Just try and slower start next time.
How do we reverse on this?
We're just not good enough for this.
I heard if you make beeping noises, things go in reverse better.
If I make what noises?
Beeping noises.
Beeping noises. Like a beep, beep, or...
Yeah, like that. I think it's magic.
I don't know. Okay. Beep, beep.
It does not do anything. No, saying beep beep does not in fact change the horse's direction. The horse is not the road runner, sadly.
Alright, so we need to turn it around then.
Mhm.
Okay, so do I just like pull one side on? Do I need a carrot?
I do think you just need to pull it to like the side you want it to turn to.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Horse. Fleet Chaser. Can we go this way? Can we just make a U-turn?
The horse looks back at you, very confused as to what you wanted to do. It does go that way without breaking eye contact.
Yeah, this is it. Thank you.
You
Good,
feel
good.
judgment in its eyes. You turn it
Look, Raylo,
around.
I'm doing it.
Good job!
Okay. So do we just go towards Andre?
I think so. It's the least we can probably do.
Okay, how do we go slow?
You just pull it super fast and go crazy.
Okay, what are the chances I'm gonna accidentally run over Andre?
Just look at him while you drive, and you should be fine.
Okay.
Just don't hit the reins very hard.
Okay. I'm gonna, do the thing. The
You
yip
do the
yip.
thing. You do so. As you've all talked and said about your plan, Andre, you've already made over half the way to get back to the wagon. And Mavis, you said about the horse, who begins at a light trot, going in the direction of Andre. After a few seconds, maybe half a minute, you you both meet up in the middle. The horse looks at you, Andre, a bit confused.
I'll just laugh a little bit. I'll just walk to the back of the cart. He's gonna snap and cast prestidigitation to get all the dust off of him, and then he'll just climb in the back.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Truly?
Yeah, it's fun.
Maybe I shouldn't. This is fun practice, Rayla. I think you should be in charge of driving.
Alright, but you shouldn't be afraid to try again if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Going fast was really fun, though.
Well, if we're ever in a race, we know who to call.
Mm.
Rayla's gonna quickly take the reins and keep going straight.
All right. So you get back on path under your expert maneuvering, and yeah, you keep heading straight. As the hordes get back on the path and starts going ahead, Andre and Mavis, you both get a light shock on the wrist. Looking down, it seems to be coming from your compass item, and looking closely at it, one of the lights seems to have disappeared. The green one that was to the south before is gone.
Well,
Andre,
yeah,
it's a good thing they're disappearing, right?
I'll just shrug. Yeah, could be good, could be bad. I don't know.
Does it? Because the elemental we faced, that was one of the causes of the light.
Well, yes, but I mean, this thing's basically just a radar. I mean, if there's just a collection of these hours, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, so far it's all been bad that we've seen. But either we're out of range of whatever this is, or there actually is someone else working against this.
There's too much we don't know.
could say that again.
Alright, hopefully, I mean, if it's a big merchant city, hopefully they have a library.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Wait, what happens at a library?
Read a lot of books and stories, but they also have books on different subjects, like cooking, hunting, training a dog.
Oh, I know how to hunt.
Hmm?
But I don't read well.
Well, at libraries you can learn to read. Improve your reading.
They can do that.
Well, they can help you do that. See, the key to getting better at reading is just to read more.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't read too well either. But then I went to the library and read a lot. So it helps.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Andre, are we there yet?
Yeah, Andre.
Andre has
Are we
gone
there?
back to out of it.
No.
Rayla, are we there yet?
Do I know if we're there yet?
No, you don't. According to the map, it should be about a day. Like in like with ISIP, but as to whether the map is accurate or not, a bit hard to tell, isn't it? What you can tell for sure is that the scenery itself has changed somewhat. Um, a bit less meadows and a bit more hills, with a few of them having rocky outcrops. Nothing too crazy.
I think we have a little bit longer to go, guys.
On the road again. Something, something, something.
Oh,
Road again.
I want to sing so badly, but I can't.
I don't think I know how that one goes. You gotta teach me.
Oh, that's all I know. I just
Oh,
I heard
so-
it from some travelers once.
So on the road again.
Yeah.
And
then-
road again.
Yeah, just like that.
are there supposed to be lyrics in between On the Road Again?
No, I don't think so.
There is.
Oh, there are? It's not road again. Road again.
Yes, there's more to it.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it just repeats.
Yeah, it's really catchy.
Well,
It sounds good as it is now.
You can sing it the way you want to.
Yeah, why fix it if it's not broke?
Only thing broke here is Andre. Poor guy. As you all chat and enjoy a good time together, you, Mavis, first of all, start hearing that noise, almost like a whimper or a sob in the distance, a loud and heavy voice. As you keep moving forward, the rest of the group as well, you catch on it. Seems to be just a little while ahead of you, a bit to your left.
Someone
We'll
sounds
kind of
hurt.
slow down the cart a bit.
Sure. You do slow down the car, bringing it to a near standstill. The voice does seem to still be ahead of you. It seems very close, though. Maybe just over one of the hills.
Has Andre ever heard this sound before?
The sob?
Oh, okay. I thought I heard sound, so I was like, is this like a particular
Well,
thing that he's heard?
it seems like a loud voice, loud and heavy, low, sobbing. So
Oh, oh wait, no, it can't be them again. No, they were behind us.
I don't.
No, we left the trolls behind, or the ogres. Right?
We different.
Yeah,
Yeah, those guys were before Isith, unless they just moved.
yeah. I don't think they. What are you talking about?
Can control swim?
I don't know.
Should we check this out?
no, why?
I'll check it out.
No, you're not going alone.
Yeah, it's alright. We can all check it out.
Whoever's good at sneaking.
Wait,
not
I
bad.
have a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
I completely believe you.
Andre would die in a horror movie.
Can I try and smell to see if it's the same smell?
That makes sense to me.
Well, yeah, that does make
Okay.
sense.
Okay, roll perception.
Yes!
It's just like, I feel like they would have a
Okay.
very distinct smell.
Oh, that's a 4.
Ooh.
Oh, come
I
on.
got so excited.
Me
You
too.
you burl up for a moment, opening your nostrils as wide as you can, and you take a huge sniff. For everyone else, you hear the air being sucked up in the massive lungs of Mr. Minotaur. And there is the smell of lush grass, of small trees sprouting, insects. In fact, Mavis, you do see a small bee going up Mr. Minotaur's nostril.
Oh,
There's the pungent smell of the earth and rock, as well as just a faint hint of blood, but it doesn't seem like anything noticeable. It's just normal smells, not of any creature you'd know. Your nostril feels particularly itchy.
No, I think I got some raspberry up there.
Do you need a handkerchief or can you just?
No, I'm good. And he'll just like blow his nose openly.
You do so. The bee comes out covered in what appears to be some sort of mucus, and it falls to the ground, not doing too hot.
What?
Fine. I'll cast Prestidigitation on the bee.
No.
What do you do with that?
I can clean things off.
Okay, so you clean the bee from the mucus.
Yeah.
Is he doing better?
The bee beats its wings softly, weakly. It tries to get up and has a bit of difficulty. After a few moments, it does manage to take up to the skies again, very slowly, and it's going in zigzags. It does seem somewhat injured. After a few moments, it flies out of reach and just heads back for the wilderness.
Andre turns, pulls out his weapons, and then starts to creep towards the sound.
Sure.
Let's
You
creep.
can actually hide here because you're in, an open plain. Like,
I mean, he's trying to, like, not make a whole bunch of sound as he approaches.
yeah, sure. So long as you don't, roll for stealth. Roll for stealth. That was harder to say than I thought it
It's
would.
almost a natural 20, but it's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. That's plenty. As you peek out from over one of the hills, with your weapons drawn. You see on the ground a few weapons and tools, farmers' equipment, notched and broken. Some of them at the shaft, others with the metal bent. They all rest on the ground next to a fairly sizable boulder. About, I'd say, a good 15 feet high and in diameter. On the ground next to the boulder, there's a small bit of blood next to the carcass of a small animal. And the sound does appear to be coming from somewhere close to there. I said to go away. Now the little one is dead.
Yeah, he's not gonna move for a second. He's just kind of like staring at the scene, and if anyone is looking at him, a kind of like black kind of like mist or aura kind of like starts like kind of emanating from his mouth, like upwards a bit, like like smoke, which if anyone looked at him while he was casting is what he does right before he casts any verbal spells.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so what's the verbal spell you're casting?
He doesn't cast it, like this is like he's like thinking about it. Like he looks a little upset.
You are currently the only one seeing that scene. Everyone else in the party can see Andre with a light bit of almost smoke-like material coming from somewhere near his mouth.
Yeah, like he's in his own head. Who knows how long he'll be there?
Everything good there? Andre!
He is just staring right at that scene.
Can I pick up a rock off the ground and chuck it?
Sure. What are you chucking it at?
Andre.
Oh my god, okay. Are you attempting to deal damage?
I'm attempting to get his attention.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a
Dealing
big rock,
damage
just-
would get his attention.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, you pick up a small rock. It's really more of a little dust particle for you, and you toss it at Andre. Andre, there's a sizable impact on your left arm. Not enough to actually hurt you, but it might leave a bit of a bump.
Well, kind of like just closes his mouth as it kind of like shakes his head a bit, and he turns back.
Psst. What do you see?
Blood, tools, dead animal. I don't see who's crying though.
Is it fresh?
He just shrugs.
I should probably go check. The Minotaur will start making his way up towards you.
As you make your way towards the scene, the voice pipes up again. No, you stay away.
Look
I
over at
assume
Andre.
you keep going. Oh,
Hey.
sorry.
Is he talking to us?
I can't tell.
Should we go see if he's okay? And if we can have that dead animal?
God damn it.
We'll see. Andre stands up and just puts his weapons back. Just gonna like just look at the other two.
Do you guys need us?
He'll just nod.
Okay. I'll slowly make my way towards the scene.
The scene as well. Okay. What's Raylan doing during all this?
I think Layla will pull up the cart towards them.
Good. You bring up the cart. As the rest of you approach the scene, the voice seems to be coming from either somewhere within or behind the boulder, and keeps going. No, stay away. As you keep approaching, you see that it is indeed the small carcass of a squirrel on the ground. It seems almost as though it was crushed. There's no sign of anyone else nearby.
I would like to approach the crying gentleman.
The crying gentleman. There's no sign of any person nearby.
What?
There's a bunch of weapons and tools on the ground. None of them seem to be covered in any sort of blood. Almost seem like they were just bashed against the boulder in the way they were broken.
But where's that voice coming from?
You can make a perception check if you'd like to.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Go ahead.
I don't have proficiency in perception. Never mind.
Help
13?
someone do
Or
a
sorry, 12?
I do.
12? Well, the voice sure doesn't seem to be coming from any person nearby. Maybe someone in the clouds?
I got a 16.
16? Well, you can use your base passive perception, Mavis.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's an 18. Yeah. Can I use her face?
With an 18, it's a bit weird. It almost feels like the voice is coming from underground. Maybe it's inside the boulder or anything like that. A bit weird. As you approach, though, you notice that on the back of the boulder are a strange set of markings that glow lightly.
Can I look at it without my eye patch?
Sure.
God damn it.
This man is determined to detonate every single thing we see.
We'll see.
Ravis is gonna, like, if it's looking at her, she's gonna, like, go to the ground or just kind of, like,
Like I
dive
say
out of the
that, but I
way.
keep forgetting about the eye patch.
You take off the eye patch, and as soon as you do, your cone of light bursts from your eye, as before. Mavis, you quickly duck out of the way. For just a moment, your hand is stuck in the cone of vision, and it singes lightly with just a bit of vapor or smoke coming off of it.
Ravis is gonna wave her hand to try and, like, put it out, but that's not working. Watch where you point that thing!
As you look at the
Sorry.
boulder, you see that there is a light aura of orange around it. Around the markings, it seems stronger there. It's nothing too important, especially compared to the elementals. To compare it is to compare a raging wildfire to just embers burning. Very low hue to it. But it's definitely there.
Should we just... I think he knows we're here.
No, you go away.
Uh,
You're so small.
Er-
You will die.
So small will die. How close are we to this boulder?
Maybe 20 feet away from it. Not really.
Okay.
Guys.
What? Hello?
Guys, go away.
Where are you?
I am here.
Are you the boulder?
Yes.
What?
What?
Why?
I don't know.
Uh,
It hurts. It hurts.
I'm gonna look at the like the at the compass.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no like big orange readings, right?
No, there's nothing big. If there's any change, it's very minor. The backdrop of the compass itself takes on the slightest bit of orange, almost completely imperceptible.
Are you under the boulder?
No.
So
All that go under die.
Can I see this like sigil of runes and like do they look familiar or do I have like any inkling of what they could be for?
Arcana.
Yep.
I don't have provision in that either. You're on your own.
It's okay, I got a 17.
17, pretty good. The markings do feel somewhat familiar. You don't remember seeing them and anything someone made. But just coming from off of them is an energy. It feels a bit almost like the elemental you guys just fought. But it's much less refined, almost like an early draft or something like that. That's the impression the signs give, anyway.
I'll relay this information.
So, does that mean you're not going to eat the squirrel?
No,
Okay.
I told him to go away.
Wait, Mr. Minotaur, don't get too close to the boulder.
So why'd you
How
kill
close?
him?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want
Wait.
to.
You said something about people who go under there?
Yes,
Underwear.
me. All those who come close, they die.
Oh.
Why?
Please, can you destroy me? And that no more squirrels will die.
Well, how long do I have before? Like, is this like death? Like death?
What?
Or do I have a minute?
What?
If I walk over to you, how fast will I die?
Why do you want to die? You have arms and legs. You can move.
Well, I mean, you can move too.
No.
We just gotta, like, roll you or something.
Did you crush the squirrel?
Yes.
Why?
The poor squirrel. I told him to go away.
Yeah, we understand that. But like, what's making you?
I don't know. I just move when things get too close.
Oh, so you moved to the spot here where the squirrel is?
I don't remember. All I know was a big, bright light, like the sun, orange like a fire, burning all around. And then I was here.
What? Mm.
Can I throw like an arrow next to him?
Sure. You throw the arrow next to him. How close are we talking?
Like 3 feet away if I can.
As you do, the boulder quickly starts rolling towards it, crushing it completely, and you lose an arrow.
How big is this boulder?
15 feet. It's a 15 feet circle. So
That's
steep,
Okay, so big boulder.
pretty big, yeah.
After seeing like the arrow get crushed, Rail's gonna like take out an arrow and be like, I'm not liking this. I can try blowing it up, but you guys can try your ideas first.
Andre doesn't say anything. He's just shaking his head.
I mean, if it's sapient, can we really destroy it? Or should we destroy it?
My life is pain. I cannot move. I am alone.
Were you always a boulder?
I don't remember. All I remember is the bright flame. God damn it. Wild. Rock!
Andre's about to cast vicious mockery on this thing.
Why?
If someone
Yeah.
someone can stop him.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm just saying, like, right now he is done with this.
I mean,
So I'll just kind of lean over to the group. How is he talking?
magic?
Yeah.
I mean, it feels. How about the orb? Is the orb reacting to this at all?
God, I hope not.
The orb from the elemental score?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't seem to be reacting in any way.
Well, I don't know if you guys want to do anything. After you said it has the same glow as the elementals, it's kind of freaking me out a bit.
Is there any other bodies around? Like you said that there's tools and weapons and the squirrel.
No, the weapons themselves are a bit weird. Almost like the handles were elongated to be able to strike from far away. But there's no sign of anybody else currently. There are a few sets of footsteps nearby, but currently there's nobody there.
Do they what do the footsteps look like?
Well, they look humanoid and fairly recent, probably in the last month. If you'd like more info, you're welcome to roll investigation.
Sure, why not? Can I tell the direction that they're headed as well?
Direction, there's quite a few footprints, set. So they're not all going in the same direction. There's 3 sets, one of which seems headed back towards Isith. The other 2 seem to be headed further down the road.
Okay. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't roll investigation because it was abysmal.
That's a damn shame.
Okay. Alright. Mr. Boulder?
Yes.
Can I call you Mr. Boulder?
Yes.
Where did everything else go?
I I told them to go away. They tried to break me, but they could not.
Why did they try?
I asked them.
I think you're lying.
You want to inside the boulder?
No,
Okay.
we're trying to piss off the boulder.
It can crush things. Why?
I mean, I'm 20 feet away. What's it gonna do? Roll?
Yeah.
He was just complaining he can't move.
That is wrong.
I'll look back to the group again. What if we drag him?
Andre casts Vicious Mockery on the boulder.
What do you say?
He just says
Oh.
ridiculous.
Okay, the boulder makes a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
I'm
Is that
curious
correct?
if I can target it.
Does it say creature actually?
You unleash a sling of insults with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it does need not understand you.
That I don't. Yeah, that won't count as a creature. Actually, it's not humanoid, but it is a creature. So yeah, it does make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
15. Well, that's a 12. So no, it will fail.
All right, it takes 6 points of psychic damage. I think that is. Yes.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Well, it worked.
So, why did things want to get under you?
I told the squirrel to go away.
Oh god.
Do you want us to try breaking you?
If you can.
You can use that pickaxe you bought.
It was. You know what? Actually, slingshots like it would go. You can like. It's not.
I have an
Yeah.
idea.
Why?
You look weird. Tell me, do you know of others like me?
Other boulders?
Yes, other things. Stuck. Lonely.
Well, I was lonely once.
But if you get close, you'll be crushed.
Well, what if we don't have to get close?
Will you stay here then?
Well, what if I walk a little bit closer to you?
But I'll crush you.
Well, you'll roll forward, but then I'll back up.
And like this, for always?
Maybe.
That might be nice.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any large trees around? Or like something where if I could like keep walking him backwards, it would like wedge him into it?
There are a few trees around. As to whether any of them could withstand a 15 feet by 15 feet boulder, that's another matter.
Mm-hmm.
But there are indeed a few trees around that technically aren't too far. The closest ones would be about 40 feet away.
Okay. And I have actually one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like, does this rock look like it's pretty much always been here, or is there like a path where it's rolled before?
It doesn't seem like there's any path where it was rolled, or at least recently. If it was a while ago, the path could have just regrown. But for now, there doesn't seem like anything recent there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try this walk forward, back up method and see if I can wedge him somewhere.
I see. As you do walk forward, as you just approach within 10 feet of it, it starts moving towards you quickly. Make a dex save, please.
Oh shit. Okay. Dex save. I think
get
I'm
killed by
semi-okay at those.
We will be losing 2 characters today if this Minotaur gets killed by this boulder.
19.
What'd you say, Belial?
19.
19 more than does it. As the boulder starts rolling towards you, you're prepared and you move it back. And you move back yourself. The boulder rolls the full 10 feet towards where you are. How far are you now?
I guess I'm just gonna keep staying within like 9 feet of it just to keep it rolling.
9 feet? Okay. So roll 3 other deck saves, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them all at once if that's cool.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Alright, the first one is a... What was my dex? Okay. First one's an 8.
That's a bit unfortunate. What are the other 2?
Next one's a 14, and the next one is a 18.
18. On your first roll, as you quickly step away from it, you misjudge a bit. One of the hills has a bit of a low bump to it, and you get caught up on it, slowing you down enough for the boulder to actually catch up to you. And you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
As the boulder just slams into your foot. You quickly manage to take it out and move away, getting the tree comfortably stuck on 2 of the trees as it tries to roll closer to you, but doesn't manage to uproot the trees completely. You can hear the trees cracking lightly under the weight. It's a bit unclear if they'll last long.
Okay, I will quickly back away so it stops trying to move.
You moved me.
Yes.
Well,
and you hurt me, and that's kind of rude.
I told you, all that get close die. Why did you move me?
Well, you seem a little bit safer over here.
I thank you. And now will you go away? Or will you stay?
I think I need to talk with everyone first.
Okay.
And I'll head back over to the group. So, I don't know what he wants.
We should just find a way to kill it and be on with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there anything, like, below where the boulder was?
There's 3 more carcasses. 2 of them are squirrels, 1 of them is a rabbit. They are very flat.
So if a bird, flies in one of those trees, it's dead. God damn it.
fucking boulder starts hovering.
Yeah, I just realized Andre still doesn't know that Mavis can shapeshift, right? Like I just kind of like realized like he didn't see her change, so
That is true.
well, this will be interesting. All right, he's gonna tap his mask, and then he's gonna cast Borrowed Knowledge to give him proficiency in the history skill.
Ooh, okay. As you do so, a million voices fill your ears. You're very familiar with this feeling. It's like a million minds peering into your own. Shadowy creatures steal your every thought and replace them with theirs. You feel almost like you're someone else. For anyone nearby Andre, you can hear almost maddened whispers coming from the mask.
All right.
And you cast a spell.
Yep. And he's going to like to see if he has heard of anything like this before, or if any of his Borrowed Knowledge fellows have heard of this and know how to deal with it.
Okay. Roll history. With proficiency.
Ooh, could be better. 13.
13. No, sadly, this does not ring a bell. Like, you've not even heard stories, really, of boulders coming to life. Magic bringing objects to life. Sure, that's in plenty of stories. But boulders specifically? Not really. Especially not with this type of personality.
Well, what do we get if we kill it?
Well, I don't want to let something like this just run around out here.
Yeah, it could potentially hurt more people.
Mhm.
Okay, so the magic around it, do you think someone placed this here?
Couldn't say. Is there an
I mean,
impact?
there's footsteps moving away from this.
That's supposedly those people that he has to kill him, I guess. Is there an impact anywhere?
An impact.
Like, as if, like, is there any point where it looks like this boulder fell?
No, the boulder is actually perfectly spherical. There is no crease or anything of the like. The places where the various animals were crushed, there is still a bit of the dried blood and a bit of their flesh, which are the only impurities, if you will, on it.
All right. All right, I got a plan. Not sure if it's gonna work.
Mm.
He's going to he's gonna try to get a good look of those like runes and like those symbols that were on it.
Mm-hmm.
So once he does that, wait. Okay, no, I'm thinking of a different thing. Well, okay. I have no idea if this has any chance of working, but we're low on options. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to just to fill in the spaces between the symbols to just make it look like a square. Like I'm gonna see if I can mess with these runes by just just adding things to it.
Okay, let me see. Is prestidigitation?
It's just like a surface level thing.
Give me just a sec.
It's transmutation.
Transmutation.
It's like you can make a color, small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour.
Yeah, as you okay, so you do cast that, and you want to like fill out the carving, the rune carving, to basically make them stop existing. Is that correct?
Yeah, just make it look like a box. You're just messing with this at this point, trying to see if it works.
It's a 15-foot tall. No. Your prestidigitation does not cover 15 feet.
Are the symbols 15 feet long?
No, so you want to flatten a bit of the rock? Is that it?
No, I'm trying to make like the symbols. I'm trying to just basically put like a square over it, pretty much,
I mean, I could try something.
because I can make a mark appear on a surface. So that's what I'm
Okay.
trying. Wait, do you have mold earth?
I have mold earth. What I could potentially do is, over a section of the rune, try and create some kind of engraving or slash through it.
That's way better than what I have. Go for it. Because what I would be, I'd basically just be doing graffiti on it.
Yeah, I could potentially make a small carving in one of the runes.
I'm sorry, you have mold earth and you got let me get run over.
Yeah. Cause I was thinking about it and I was like, can I just I was thinking of ways to keep this rock still forever though. I wasn't thinking short term you trying to do this. I apologize, but it's fun. It's really funny.
We get run over.
But yeah. Yeah, I'll cast Mold Earth on it.
Sure. You do that, and you want to slash through the runes to destroy them. Is that correct?
Yes.
So as you cast it, the the slash does indeed go through the runes. The boulder goes quiet for a moment.
Did that work?
Hello?
We'll see. Andre will take out one of his arrows and just throw it near it.
Nothing.
I'll take the plunge. He'll walk up to it.
Nothing. You don't get crushed. Mr. Minotaur, do you still have your eye patch off?
I can take it back off.
Sorry, repeat that. Connection cut out for a sec.
I can take it back off.
Oh, well, ignore that then. Better gaming.
Maybe this combat rolls out of the way.
Yeah, the boulder doesn't seem to react in any way.
I'm gonna climb it.
Okay, roll athletics.
Ooh, forgot it. Oh,
Have
that's
fun
a
with that
6.
-1.
Hey,
You,
I got Jack of all trades, so it's a +0.
Ooh la la. Impressive.
So you rolled flat 6. Nice.
Yeah, instead of a 5. You know.
Yeah. You try and climb it, and you make your way a bit fairly upwards. As you reach the 3/4 mark, you however slip a bit and fall flat on your ass, and you take
What?
Ooh, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Unlucky you.
What were you trying to do?
Just trying to check out the runes more.
I mean, I could get up there, if you want.
Be my guess.
Okay, and can I climb the tree and then go from the tree onto the top of the boulder?
Sure. Roll
And can I use acrobatics for this? Can I parkour my way up?
Yeah, you can try and parkour your way up.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, tree's not exactly. Yeah, the tree's not 15 feet high, so yeah, you can parkour.
I got a 12.
As you take your first step on the tree, you manage to get a bit of height, and you jump immediately on the boulder. It's just a bit too soon, however, and you're not exactly on top of it. You're at about the 2/3 mark. So you're kind of just hugging the boulder, trying not to fall off.
Help.
Yeah, Andre will walk over.
Help me.
How high up on this is she? Is Andre able to reach up and just like push up her legs?
She's about 10 feet high, so
Do you
Yeah, he's
really
not
want-
quite that tall, I think. I don't think. Well, he doesn't have like a wingspan of like. Would there be like an 8-foot wingspan of his arms? That'd be terrifying. So,
I forgot you called it a wingspan.
Rayella's gonna like move under where Mavis is in case she falls.
Have to wait.
yeah, I honestly like I can't like physically help her. I think unless I just bardic inspiration her, which I don't think I should do.
I picture like Mavis like flat, like you know how like flying squirrels are like out like on the side of this boulder, like help me.
Hey,
Try
Minotaur, could
sliding down.
Minotaur,
you
could
know?
you help her out? You're probably tall enough to actually like, get her up there.
Can he climb the tree?
No, but he's like what? Well, how tall is the Minotaur?
Like
Not-
8'5".
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Not
could just.
10 feet.
He's almost like just standing at your height where you are on the boulder.
Help me.
He's
He'll
a big
give you a
boy.
little bit of a push.
Does this help?
With that, you could reach the 15 feet if you'd like, if you wanted to. Just a big bush.
If I okay, what if I like did like a leap, like full body, like try to get higher, using whatever strength I may or may not possess
On a smooth boulder.
on
don't-
smooth boulder?
I don't. Sure.
Well, no,
roll
if I get a boost, I can push off the boost.
Okay, roll athletics.
I'm trying here, okay? Fuck. I don't suppose a 7 would have helped.
Oh,
With a 7, as Mr. Minotaur gives you a so generous push, you let go of the boulder and let his full strength just carry you forward. But you misjudge a bit and you actually jump over the boulder.
Oh my god.
Fall forward, flat on your face as you take 4
That's
points
damage.
of bludgeoning damage.
How many points?
Hmm?
How many points?
4.
4. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. Ow.
So
all right. To make this a bit hopefully easier, hey Minotaur, could you just lace your hands together and just lift me up there?
Sure. And instead, he just grabs you by like the back of the neck like a cat and just kind of chucks you up there.
Okay.
yeah, at that point, it's a bit too high for you to just plop him on top of the 15-foot tall boulder, but you could just throw him there without
Yep.
too much problem.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll throw him.
All right, roll athletics.
Okie dokie. That is a 17.
17 will actually do it, finally. And Andre, he does indeed grab you by the neck, and he kind of just throws you, hefts you up upwards into the sky, and you fall back on the soft, well, not soft, on the
Smooth.
smooth boulder, and you're sitting on top of it.
All right. I'd like to see if I can. Like, are the symbols still there? Is what I'm curious about.
Yes, the symbols are still there, and they are still, well, they're not glowing anymore, their outline, however, is. It seems that whatever magic or other power is at work here is temporarily down, at least. Whether it's permanent is a bit unsure.
Hey, Rayla, could you send me up that pickaxe?
Yeah. Do we throw you a pickaxe?
You could use the zip line as for me to just grab onto it and then pull the rest of it up. I say zip line, the string.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I do that then.
You do that.
I can't believe this is actually serving some sort of purpose.
What do you mean? It's the fantastic pickaxe Anotron from the great cruise on Otron. It's going to change the world.
I'm so glad we're getting somewhat of our money's worth.
So So Andre, what do you do with your newfound pickaxe?
Just gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit the symbols. I'm gonna try to like break a piece off.
Roll to hit with with your attack stat.
Alrighty. Wow, I am not doing great today. An 8.
Well, you rolled with Dex, so it's actually lower.
You said attack stat.
Yeah, I mean your strength.
Oh, okay.
stat.
You said my attack stat, so I was like, oh, I get to
Yeah.
use Dex. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the
Why did I roll again? It's even lower this time anyway, so it's a
I mean-
soft one.
It's a soft one. Well, neither of them would have worked anyway. So, you try and slam the pickaxe on the boulder with as much strength as you can. It's not that much, and it doesn't seem to really impact too well on the stone. No part of it break or anything. If anything, the pickaxe itself seems to be the one that suffered.
Well, I'm not built for this. Hey, can you like rip the rest of this out, Mavis?
Oh, maybe? Yeah, I'll try.
Can you just like excavate this thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that how excavations work?
No, it is not.
It has to be loose earth. Yeah, no. I can target an area of loose earth and excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it up to 5 feet. It's not loose, I'm assuming.
The boulder is in fact not loose.
Yeah.
He is not a loose goose.
Well, what if we?
One time that Mason told us would be useful.
What if we raised it up really high and then dropped it?
That's a good idea, but how are we gonna get it up real high?
She can make a ramp.
Who?
Yeah.
Mavis.
Okay.
I could.
But how do we get it up the ramp?
Why are we dropping the boulder?
We need to break this thing.
We do?
I don't trust this thing. I refuse to believe it was that easy. Could you have done that on the statue? There's no way.
Do it. Get down from the boulder then.
No.
He's king of the boulder.
Wow.
Okay. I'd like to ice knife a section of the runes.
Okay, roll to hit, and hopefully you don't hit Andre's AC.
Yeah.
Boy.
I gave you a shot.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, you don't want it? I'll just explode it.
Fine. It's fair.
That's a dirty 20.
Well, yeah, that definitely hits.
I'm not aiming for Andre though. You just have to beat my my dex. You have to beat the spell save.
Yep.
Ah,
So, go ahead, Andre.
You have to
Well,
beat
that
a
wasn't
16.
that wasn't okay. I did not beat a 16. I was like, even if I did add my dexterity save, that would not be enough.
No,
You
no.
rolled a motherfucking 10 this entire fucking session.
Yeah, I rolled yeah, you're probably right. Like, even if I
Alright.
actually rolled the right thing, no, that I still would have been like 3 off.
Yeah, immediately after Andre just says no, Mavis is just gonna point her hand out and shoot out ice knife. And that's 2d6 cold, so
Oh boy.
I told you to move.
I didn't know you'd cast ice knife. Okay.
I told you to. Okay, 7 points of cold damage.
Doing great, Andre.
Yep. And for some flavor, he's gonna fall off the boulder with that. Because he was
You
not
fall off
expecting
the
an ice
boulder?
knife. He's just,
Yeah.
oh!
Oh, and the original hits for
Yeah. Just a sec, Andre. As you fall off the 15-foot tall boulder, you do take an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm below half.
This one, you're beating yourself up, bro.
So the wherever I was trying to hit was initially 9 points of damage.
Yes. As you shoot at the boulder, Andre, you get a good view of it as you fall off. the boulder itself doesn't seem to sustain any damage.
Actually, yeah, if the outline was still there, can I try to target it with Vicious Mockery?
Not anymore now.
Well, it's gone at the moment.
Did my hit not do anything?
Doesn't look like it.
Shit.
Definitely hit me though, and he's kind of like shivering a bit.
Oh dear. That sucks. And I'm gonna use Healing Word.
From behind
refuse.
the...
I do not. I don't want your healing.
I don't think you can refuse
I
it.
can. It's a willing creature.
No, it's not. It says
Oh,
a creature of my choice.
Dang it! I think it's Cure Wounds I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking of Guidance. That's what it was. Dang it!
Don't worry, I gave you the cheaper one.
So, Andre, you gain back HP. You don't have a choice.
You gain back +5. You gain back 9. I rolled max, so you get 9 points.
Yay!
So, why are we trying to break it?
I mean, I don't want this thing coming back. Like, you see what it did to these animals. I mean, it's a rock. How do you fight that?
Okay, can I use the pickaxe then?
Yep. He tosses it over.
Wait, but magic didn't work?
It's a rock, Mavis.
Yeah, but I still, like, hit it. I should pierce or something. There should be a
Pierce it.
hole.
Pierce the rock as he like gestures towards it.
It is nearly 3 times as tall as you are, Mavis.
I,
He's trying to prove a point. He's gonna take out his dagger and he's gonna just jab it. Or like one of his daggers. He's gonna just stab it at the rock.
okay,
Oh,
yeah, but that's like human force. Mine was magic
Oh,
force.
magic. Okay.
What hitting? Okay, that's
Andre, roll the hit for your dagger.
I hope I
Boulder
rolled like a
cracks
natural
half.
20.
20?
I hope I do.
what?
No, it's a 23.
23. As
Do I
you
get sneak attack on the
slam
boulder?
your dagger as hard as you can against the stone. You see that the edge of the blade itself begins to almost blunt as the sheer force of the impact you put upon it, which is too much. The boulder just is breaking the dagger currently.
See?
Okay.
Can I? How would you guys feel if I tried blowing it up?
Yes, please.
Rayla is gonna take out an arrow.
But
and try...
hey, everyone step back.
Oh yeah.
Because like I imagine the Minotaur was going up to hit it with the pickaxe.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you wouldn't catch on. You were just going to use bursting arrow. Fucking
I'm just so
everybody
excited with
recoils.
bursting arrow. Okay. It's just
Bingo.
and she's gonna try hitting the boulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration. You know what? Why not?
Sure.
You can give me bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Okay. You're hitting the boulder with what?
An arrow?
An arrow? Is it like a magic arrow or arrow?
Arrow.
Arrow. Okay. Roll the head.
Well, you're hitting with an O.
I mean, she can just step back at that point. You're not in combat, so I assume you take a couple of steps back to be able to
Yeah.
properly. Yeah.
Disadvantage against the rock. Because you're too close.
I mean,
Okay.
I guess it is technically not moving.
It's also it's not a creature, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, so no.
But it'd be so
No.
funny. I'm really just trying to not have one of us miss a rock.
I will try. Sorry, 1 second. So I'm just trying to hit it.
Yep. Roll the
Okay.
head. You get your
Decent.
bardic inspiration dice too.
What dice is that again?
It's a D6.
D6. I always roll lower with those dice, but it's okay.
Did she blow it up?
A 26.
26. You shoot your arrow extremely high velocity. The arrow itself embeds itself thickly in the stone, a good inch inside it. The arrow is now stuck in the boulder. It has pierced it, so that's more than anybody else can say. But
Yeah, Andre looks at the compass as if he's like waiting. And goes, "Where's like the explosion thing?"
It didn't explode.
Isn't that what you can do, or did you just kind of like lose that?
It usually explodes.
You say that like I would know. You're the one who makes the arrows blow up.
I don't really do anything to make the arrows blow up. I just kind of think about it and it happens.
Then did you do it? Because that
If I
does not
think
look
about
blown
it-
up to me.
If I think about it, does the arrow explode?
I mean, have you used bursting arrow?
I thought I said I did, but I used
Oh,
bursting arrow.
sorry, I must have missed that.
Oh, I thought you said the opposite. That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I thought you said you didn't do it. Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Is it,
yeah, I was like, what?
It's a dex save, right? It's
Pardon, sorry.
it's a dex save for your bursting arrow, right?
The arrow didn't send me attack. No, there's no death save.
Oh, well, what is it then?
It's just anything that gets
Oh,
hit
okay.
by it and is in the range of it takes an extra 2d6 force damage.
Okay. Well, roll the 2d6 force damage.
On top of the normal damage, I could do that.
Man, now I'm just thinking that I could have screamed that boulder to death. It probably would have taken forever, but it would be so funny.
It would also 17 damage.
17 damage. Holy shit. How much is that? Is the force damage?
How much is that? 7.
7. As the arrow embeds itself thickly in the stone, it then explodes, and a small bit of the boulder does actually fall off. It's a fairly small piece. It fits in your hand fairly totally. It's about half the size of one of your daggers, Andre.
Sweet. Souvenir, I'm taking it.
Ooh, could I use Mold Earth on any of the stone or bonds that would have been weakened by the blast to take them out?
Give me just a sec to look at the description of Molder. It will not still count as loose earth,
Okay.
and so it is still stone.
Okay.
You could do as before and shape it so that there's a scratch along it,
Okay.
but it won't actually,
Yeah,
do
got it.
here.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Good. Also, just for the record, in game time, you've been working away at this rock for about half an hour now.
I will this
Oh, so
rock
that's
will
the
die
one
today.
second.
So what's your idea, Belial?
So that long pointy thing that we got a while back.
The what?
Oh, from the centipede tunnel thing, like the
Yeah.
camp, the frozen
Yeah.
camp.
It's like that giant arrow-like thing.
Oh, the arrows you like that?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
Is that is that small enough to like fit in the crack that she created?
Yeah, it most certainly is.
Okay, I would like to wedge it in there, and then take my mace and try and like hammer it in further.
I will bardically inspire you for that.
Oh my lord. Let me check your inventory and need to see something.
He has so many weapons. I just believe anything he has at this point.
I do as well. Oh, okay. So Rilla had the one with lines. Okay. So as what is everybody as you do this?
I'm just cheering him on, like, yeah.
No, I mean
I've
like
been working on the ray.
I mean like how far away from him are you?
Not very far.
So let's say 10 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So Mr. Minotaur, as you jab your on-line thing inside it, it begins to crackle with energy a bit.
Oh, it's a warhead. I
Okay.
knew it. I was like, oh
And,
no.
and you go and take a swing at it with your mace. Roll the hit.
Okay.
You got it. You got bardic inspiration.
Yep.
If we're dying, we're going out together.
You might
Okay.
just. You just.
I can't wait.
Thank
It would be. Oh,
Okay, so 19 to hit.
I kind of wish I didn't get healed now.
19
see.
to hit. You slam it on the sharp stick. The stick itself doesn't seem to go any further into the boulder than you put it in before. However, the energy from it bursts forth, and I'd like everyone
Oh,
to
no.
make a dex save, please.
That's so
Let's see.
Gigantic-
I rolled good again. I got 23.
nice.
Good.
18.
Let's go.
18. Alpha
If
does
the
it.
other two fail, I'm gonna feel kind of bad.
It'd be hilarious.
Oh, I got an 18. I'm good.
Good.
Rayla.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Good. Everyone passed. So you all take half damage as from the staff stick. There's a gigantic field of lightning that erupts forth
Oh,
all around you for a good 15 feet. Everything is covered by the lightning. A bit of the grass catches on fire, and the trees are pushed back somewhat, letting the boulder a bit looser. As you all take,
Is Andre gonna go down?
We'll see.
18 halved and 9 points of lightning.
Oh, I would have had 1 hit point if I didn't get healed.
You got 18 points of damage. Oh my god.
So is 18 is the halved damage?
No, 18 halved, so 9. You all
9.
take 9 points of lightning damage as you manage to shield yourselves somewhat with quick reflexes from the burst of lightning. Belial, you may take the stick out of your inventory as it is now completely broken,
Oh, no.
snapped in half.
Okay.
Andre's gonna do something. He's going to use disguise self to make himself look like a charred skeleton, like cartoony skeleton, and just crumble.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Yes, you do that.
I'm
The erupting lightning could actually give you cover if you'd like to try and sneak that.
He's not sneaking it. It's just
Yeah.
he's just like, man, that hurt. Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't know he can do that.
So he looks like a skeleton right now.
Yep, that talked.
Charring.
Mavis is gonna kick a stone at him.
Oh, why?
But like aim it so it goes between where 2 bones would be.
It's like, ow, okay, why?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I'd get a laugh at least as he starts like dusting himself off and then the illusion fades.
Listen,
Ross.
I'm the dead one here.
Like,
Don't
come
take
on.
my shtick.
Got a monopoly on death.
I cast Dissonant Wisdom. No, I'm kidding.
How are you guys getting so close to death? It's a fucking rock.
we have done more damage against the rock being inanimate.
For whatever
There's a
reason, I feel like the Minotaur's hair, like fur, is like all like stood up and shit. And, like,
Yeah, Andre has to like fix his hair too.
yeah, so like the cartoonish, like really puffy.
Einstein.
So he's gonna pick himself up off the ground. Well, I don't think the rock's gonna break.
That was super sick though. Up top, and he runs over.
Yeah, it was. And I'll give you a high five.
Yeah. Okay, I am sick of this rock.
let's just go.
Actually, let's wait.
I don't think it's coming back.
Let's hope not.
Me either.
Maybe we should like leave a note to say like that. I don't know.
Well, can you just bury it?
That's fucked.
It would take a couple minutes, but I think she can.
Yeah, it would take at least 3 times doing it, I
3 times
think.
just to get like.
Just to get a 5-foot hole. So like
Yeah.
there'd still be
So you
It'll
would
be
have to do
embedded
it like
in
9 times to like get it exactly its height. So you'd probably have to go about one more. So you probably have to do it 12 times of excavation.
Okay, but like thinking about it, it's literally just me moving arm and then moving to side, arm up, side, arm up, side.
Yeah, like you could do it because it's an instantaneous effect, but you would
Yeah.
have to do it a lot.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think it's.
I mean, I'm kind of down for burying it, covering our tracks, you know.
We don't need to
Like the
cover
guy was
track.
already suffering. What could be buried alive, make it much worse?
I'm gonna bury you. Sure.
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
Miss?
I take out 5 feet from under Andre.
Oh, Andre was kind of seeing like, all right, kill me, do it. I bet you won't. It's just like,
And then
oh crap.
I raise another mound of dirt above him, threateningly.
Okay, fair enough. Point taken.
Yeah, okay.
I wish I had like non-harm just inducing things, but all of my others.
Can't get up to any antics, ha.
You could push him over the line. Listen, you were getting mockeries at some point that you'll probably save on because you're a wisdom caster, but whatever.
Yeah, she's
It's not the point.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll fucking bury it, I guess.
You
If anyone
it'll
walks by,
take a good 20 minutes before it's fully underground. So I guess you get on work with that.
bro, those villagers are gonna come back and go like, "What happened here? The rock's gone, but there's scorch marks everywhere." Actually, did any of the trees light on fire?
Yes.
The grass caught on fire a bit. It is spreading somewhat.
I'll wait. Oh wait, can prestidigitation do the fire thing, or is that thaumaturgy?
I think it's thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
can.
water.
I see it's non-living material. Never mind. I can't do that.
We can just old-fashioned stomp it out.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, it's your idea. Go do it, Rayla.
I'm gonna suffocate the flames with more dirt.
That
We have probably used the sheer amount of times that mold earth has been used now.
I'm just. Mavis is exhausted.
Yeah, like it's just like like I did not expect mold earth to be used this much all at once like this.
I will smother it with flames with dirt.
Yep, that works fantastically. You just cast it a couple of times and the flames are gone.
Is that all?
I think there's some over there, and he's lying through his teeth. He's trying to do the Batman vanish on everybody.
God damn it.
Andre, I will smother you.
You should look over there as he points. He's not lying. He's just saying you should probably look over there.
Mavis just walks back to the cart and goes to lie down.
Dang it.
The boulder is not quite buried yet, so yeah.
She gives up. You guys have shovels. You go ahead.
I don't think we can do that. Well, we could, but it would take probably the rest of the day.
we don't even need to bury the boulder.
It's done. It's in enough of the ground that it can't fucking roll anymore.
All right, fine. All right.
What's going on?
Motherfucker.
Oh, just
An
die
hour
already.
is now passed, and your earlier molder has faded. What? Am I against trees? And you're still here.
All right, I want to walk up and hit it with my axe.
Yeah, now that he's stuck in the ground.
May I do this?
Yeah, roll ahead.
Awesome.
I'm also gonna follow it up with a vicious
Son of
mockery of just please die.
Do I still have your
Yep, it's 10
thing.
minutes.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no. 10 minutes have passed.
Has
Shit.
it? Because Moldith only takes 6 seconds to cast.
No, Mavis has been casting it for a while.
Okay, we're looking at at an 8.
At an
Big
8,
roll.
you try and slam your axe against it and it rebounds harmlessly. Notably, however, unlike each of the other tools and Andre's dagger, your axe does not bend or blunt.
That's
Oh, 'cause it's magic. Fuck it. Okay. Mavis gets up.
I'm sorry, I need to try something. I'm gonna take out my lantern. Is the purple fire still on there?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to stick my dagger in it. All right, now hear me out. If the effect stays, can I try to sneak against the rock?
Sneak? You want to sneak attack the fucking boulder?
Yes, I'm trying to sneak attack the boulder.
God damn it.
Okay.
That does not work.
Dang it. I can still get sneak attack damage because Belial's there, though, if I
Mavis
hit.
pushes
Right.
Andre out of the way.
Ah,
Andre.
Fuck it. Okay. All right. Let's try this. And actually, I'm like, wait. Can we just leave it? Do
Wait,
we
one-
really need to?
One more thing. He's gonna run out and just stab it. Try and stab the boulder. It's like, stay right there, Minotaur.
Layla like picks out like the axe, like it's another chance.
No, you guys.
And she
Oh.
goes to also use it on the boulder.
Before they do any of this, can I cast Dispel Magic?
Not before Andre tries and stab.
I really want to stab the boulder.
Fine, go stab the
Oh,
boulder.
what happened?
Please,
This is not how
dagger.
I thought this would go. I thought you
Please
tried to
don't
make
fail
friends
me.
with it.
A 21 to hit?
No. Damn it. As you jab the dagger into the boulder, like before, it rebounds with the blade being more blunted than before.
Oh, it didn't work.
That didn't work. You want to cast Dispel Magic on the boulder?
Yeah,
How wide is the area you can target with that?
120 feet.
No, that's the range
Damn.
of the area.
Yeah, like, what is it like a radius?
No, it just says creature, object, or magical effect within range.
That works. Does it actually? Any spell of 3rd level or lower.
Above it, I have to roll.
Yeah, but that's only spells, not magical effects. So sadly, no.
Wait,
What?
but isn't the
Yep.
magical effect from the spell? Actually,
No.
how does that work?
If it's not a
Confusion.
spell, you can dispel it. So let's say you had a immovable rod, you couldn't make it just a rod because
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
spell that makes something immovable. It just is an
Motherfucker.
actual item. So you can
I tried.
Yeah. So as you try and
God damn it, that's my 3rd level.
Yeah. This fucking thing has taken more of your resources than many encounters before, and it's a fucking boulder. You cast Dispel Magic on the boulder. It seems to shudder a bit. What is that?
I should just throw this orb on it.
I'm gonna touch the boulder. Or if I won't touch it, do I react to it at all?
What does that mean?
Cause like when Belial's purple light touches me, I like
I
get
see.
damage.
You do not react to it in that way, no.
Oh,
You're just touching a very smooth boulder.
Oh, none of the runes are visible still?
The runes are on top of them. You can see them. The runes, the slash that you made with your mold earth from before
Yeah.
has subsided, as it only lasts for 1 hour,
Yeah.
and the runes have come back to what they were before.
Can I touch
low.
the runes then? I want to touch specifically the runes.
Sure. You want to check something with them, like you want to Arcana?
Yeah, Arcana.
Okay.
I will
roll
assist.
for it.
because I still have that. Wait, let me see. How long does bar knowledge last? It's an hour. Has it been an hour since I casted it?
Yes, it has.
All right.
Okay.
It's
Mine-
just been barely over an hour.
That's a 14.
14 sadly is not enough.
Fuck.
You can gather from the runes that they are most likely what gave this boulder sentience, but as to
Yeah.
the origins of the runes or anything like that, it's a bit hard to tell.
Yeah.
I've never really seen anything like them before either.
Yeah, I was honestly hoping for a vision at this point.
Andre pipes up, okay, I got a plan. If that thing can still regenerate after the runes all done, Mavis, kill it again.
What?
Do the slash thing.
Why?
He pulls out his pearl.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they can just leave.
Yeah, is this worth it?
Yes. He thinks it's worth it. That's all I will say above game.
This boulder's the fucking BBEG now.
He truly believes this is worth it.
I mean, if my lightning rod didn't apparent lightning rod.
But I can like learn about it probably, because if it's not alive whenever you do the thing with the runes, then I can probably identify it, since it might still be an object.
Do you need another pearl after this?
No, it doesn't get used up.
Fuck it. Alright.
Do you know how down bad wizards would be if every single one of their materials got used up? Oh no.
How is it?
Bit of a nerf.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna...
Yes, kill it.
Slash it. Yeah, I slash it.
What? No.
Shut up.
And as you flash it, the voice becomes lower and returns to his inactive state from before. And Andre, you ritual cast Identify?
He's just gonna cast Identify. Like, he puts his hand on it, like, he puts his left hand on the rock, or, like, the runes, and then he, like, holds the pearl, like, up in his right hand as he's just, like, laughing maniacally. As he's like, this is gonna work.
Okay. Well, you can tell that the runes themselves are indeed what give power, what give sentience to this creature, this object thing. Yes, she has. The runes themselves are fairly recent, of that you are certain with the Identify. You can tell that they are not a finished product, and that their visibility, in fact, is a sign of that. There is a part of the rune that's supposed to conceal them, but that particular part does not work. The purpose of those runes seem to be to imbue will into an object, but the sentience seems to be just a side effect of that. So the will part would be the rock's propensity to, when any creature gets within, no, sorry, not any creature, anything gets within 10 feet of it, to roll to crush it, and the sentience is a side effect of that.
Okay. He won't say anything just yet. He'll put the pearl
God
back.
damn it.
He's gonna write. He's gonna trace the rune a bit.
What?
He's just gonna trace it in his
So-
notepad.
What's the deal with it?
Well, it's incomplete.
They're not playing. They're not people.
So, like,
And this wasn't
is this natural? Like,
no, someone did this. Does it look incomplete, or does it look like the part that would conceal the runes? Did it look like it just didn't work?
It looks like it was almost a first draft or a prototype.
Mm,
So think of it like someone wrote code but fucked it up.
okay.
oh, I knew that.
Yeah, someone just kind of messed this thing up. And the sentience was kind of a side effect.
Are there more footsteps leading back to the direction of Tragoth?
There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Both seem fairly normal. There's not too much special about them.
I was saying because you said that there's 2 going in the direction of Tragoth, 1 going in the direction of Isit.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
At some point, the one's going to Isith, get back on the road, at which point you lose sight of them. However, the 2 going in the direction of Tragoth don't actually take the road and go deeper into the hills.
You think that might be something? and I'm gonna point to those footsteps going towards the hills.
I mean, maybe, but are we in any shape to deal with it if someone's making sentient rocks that kill people?
Fuckers have killed yourselves over this fucking rock.
Just give me some time. I'll be good.
Is there a cliff nearby? Or like big ass hole in the ground?
There is a river nearby.
How big's the like? Is it deep?
I mean, it's a river you crossed with at the bridge near Isaac.
Are we about to drown
It
ourselves?
doesn't. Yeah, it's a while back, but you know,
Going back to the river.
Well, I was thinking just push the rock in there and be done with it.
Well,
The rock's in the
yeah, the rock
ground.
can't kill anyone. So I mean,
At
least most
take it out
likely-
of the ground.
at least for now.
I'm not worried about the rock anymore. I'm worried about whoever fucking made the rock.
I maybe that's not our issue.
Yeah, well, I don't know, something this big, like it's just a really big rock.
I
And they
mean,
just
it only
left it.
killed like squirrels and shit.
Yeah, but like they just like left it, and like they can like channel this stuff, like they made it.
So they can make
Supposedly.
more.
Yeah,
Is there any other like?
and
Can I look for a secret door somewhere, like in a hillside or something?
roll perception.
God, I feel the same as I did after the fucking horse.
Yeah, this feels like the
9.
horse.
9.
I feel so good right now.
As you look around, you see that in the dirt nearby, a part of it is clearly unnatural, almost like the dirt was just recently excavated and put somewhere else. Maybe there's a hidden door there.
I feel like I'm looking at her mold earth pile.
You might just be.
I'm just
You
saying we should at
just
least.
are
Okay, what tools and weapons are on the ground? I feel like I need some
There's
kind of makeup for my scepter thing.
there's 2 hoes, each of them broken at the shaft, made of wood, as visibly the force that was applied to it just broke the wood before breaking the metal. On the ground, there's also a shovel, a pickaxe, each of which face similar treatment, as well as a singular spear. There's just on the other side of the rock, there's where the rock was. There's also 2 axes. They seem like lumberjack axes. Each of all those tools are broken and the blades blunted.
Okay. All right. Well, I would like the pickaxe, the shovel, and the spear.
Sure.
Or is the spear blunted?
The spear is blunted, and each of those is broken at the shaft. So,
Yeah, that's
kind of
fine. I'll literally just take the heads for now.
all right, you take the heads.
Okay, 2 things. First off, all right, maybe we shouldn't check it out because now I've realized that those footprints that go into the hills are probably just the lumberjacks, and the other 2 footprints are probably just some other 2 dudes. I feel like that's a reasonable assumption. And 2, Andre's gonna walk over to Rayla and go, "Yeah, I could actually identify that thing you found. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I could if you want me to. Like, I mean,
Yeah, sure.
yep. I just dang it, I could have done this for so long, and we didn't have to blow up that javelin or whatever it was, the warhead of lightning.
The arrow.
I don't know what it was, man. Whatever we just lost, it doesn't matter because it's gone.
Yeah. Rayla hands you the arrow.
Okay, give me just 1 second to pull up the details on this thing. It has been a while since you guys picked it up.
Oh man.
So it might take me just a minute or 2. So.
Mavis is fully passed out.
Yeah, in all honesty, we should
Or
probably
as passed out as she can be.
just leave this be. So we should all be on our way. And
And
as soon as Mavis laid down, Andre's just gonna kind of nudge her with his foot and go, "Come on, we gotta go. Gotta get in the cart." And then he's gonna like hop away, kind of like jump back after he gets like 2 pokes.
Yeah. Mavis tries to trip him with Druidcraft.
So mean. Roll against her safe DC.
My save DC.
18.
Yeah, that saves.
Yep. He's gonna be a jerk about it. He's gonna do a backflip
Ooh.
and go, "Oh, you almost got me," and then run.
So it's the end run that gave you away.
He's gonna go back and like, ha, and then he's just gonna sprint back towards the cart.
Yeah, Mavis just gets up and is like, no one need me for anything. Ever.
You know, we all got struck by lightning. It's not that big a deal.
I will freeze you.
What was that?
Guys, it's been a long day. Be nice to each other.
Andre is standing next to the horse as he says this from a distance.
The Minotaur just defeatedly crawls into the back of the cart.
Alright, you all doing okay?
Peachy.
Yeah.
Mavis
a little
just
down in the dumps.
lies down in the cart.
Yeah, I guess I'll help you out here in the rains, Rayla.
Alright, sure.
Such a bad mood.
Or
Don't know why.
Also,
Andre, with your identify on the javelin, it is indeed a javelin. It's a weapon, one use. When used as a weapon, this particular javelin emits a line of lightning in front of it, 10 feet high, 50 feet long, and 1 inch across. And anyone within that line has to make a DC 15 Dex save or take 3d8 lightning damage halved on a success.
Yeah, so as he's like leisurely kind of like identifying this, he just starts like, oh, wow. Man, we are carrying a lot of explosive things around.
oh,
Like, this is a portable lightning strike, pretty much. But like horizontal.
oh. Also, sorry, out of character. I know we have like an hour left of the session, but I need to go. Something happened with my friend, and I don't know the whole thing. Emergency type thing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It's okay.
Okay.
You can go now, and we can stop this session for now. Or if it's something you think you can resolve fairly quickly, can just keep on going without you for a little while. You can come back in.
I don't want you guys to stop because of me, but I probably won't be able to come back.
All right.
I mean, that's fine. I think we're all a little exhausted from the rock.
Not
The rock really was like a horse.
It was a fucking rock, guys.
What did you think we would do?
I mean, I thought you tried to befriend it. Like there was something about it.
Oh, you thought we would be nice to it.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was getting annoyed by the rock.
God damn it.
But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
See you.
All right.
Hope everything
Yeah.
Yep,
okay.
that'll be good.
Good with your thing. Good,
Yeah.
good luck with your thing.
Okay.
We got beat by a fucking rock.
I think we won.
No, you didn't.
No.
Andre has taken this as a win as he has learned things, and you know,
How much
What
damage
have you
taken?
learned?
a
Yeah.
small price to pay for the exchange of knowledge.
What knowledge?
That someone is just making these things,
You're right. That is important knowledge.
Yeah,
and
that's-
they're new to it. Like this isn't like some ethereal being. Someone made this and it's like, man, this thing sucks.
What's the worst part is I kind of already knew that from my Arcana check.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what, Andre? You did a fantastic job on
I
that
stabbed
rock.
the rock.
You did. You did stab the rock. Mavis didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mavis sucks. She couldn't even stab a rock.
Yeah, no, I only got to shut up and not crush our friends to death.
Mavis.
And then buried it so it can't move around.
can bury it alive. That's kind of fucked.
I mean, it's a rock. That's what
Yeah.
Andre feels like. As soon as Andre learned that this didn't used to be a sentient person, most likely,
Yeah.
he's fine. He's like, okay.
Yeah, sentient. It's not sapient. It's sentient. There's a difference.
There is? I don't know
Yep.
what it is. What's the difference between sentient and sapient?
I think a dog is sentient, and then
Yeah.
like a human is sapient.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay to bury a dog alive?
Yes.
Well, no, but
Without a second of hesitation. Oh my god.
Not really though, but Andre was so done with this rock. But he started getting into it at the end. He was like, okay.
That was more memorable than